Come on, son, I have to test the bike. So I'm in the mountainside with the Ducati Multistrada 950S. It's my first time on a Multistrada. Can't wait to test this bike because it's well known as a very good sport touring bike. We'll go on twisties, we'll hit some bumpy roads. We want to test the electronic suspension. We want to see how this engine pushes and also how it feels for a day-long ride. I think we should go because the sun is so nice and this bike is glowing so beautiful. Now with the Multistrada in the city, I've switched to urban mode because I have 4 riding modes: sport, touring, urban and also off-road, which is not the case over here. Most important, I like the damping because it's quite comfortable. It feels very nice, plush. You can use it even on bumpier roads. Quite nice to have this electronic suspension. Also the throttle response is very predictable. It feels very friendly, and this is a very good thing. Regardless of the riding mode, you can use the whole power of the engine. It feels present throughout the whole revolution range. You have a quite amount of mid-range, which is helpful. Friendly bike. So this one, it's quite nice to switch from one leg to another. It's very easy to steer, very easy to lean. It's a pleasure actually. It will give you the thrust that you need in order to make a 45 degrees angle on street. So that's a very nice thing. The wind protection, it's good, but I would wish for more in the knee area. Luckily for me, I have a heated grips and a heated seat. A heated seat that it's not actually heated by any electronic system. It's heated by the engine. One of the cylinders is sitting just underneath me. So right now I'm pretty happy that I have this. But I wonder how it would be if I was with this bike on a summer day with around 35 degrees. I wouldn't be laughing, huh? What do you think? I'm actually very impressed because as I said before, this is my first time with this type of engine, this type of bike. First of all, let's start with the engine because this power plant can do a lot and it's very friendly and very fun to ride. You have 4 riding modes. It's the sport, the touring, the urban, and there's also the enduro. But it's not the case because this one comes with cast aluminum wheels, not the spoked ones. And in my opinion, they look better and you should buy it like this. There's not a price difference or something, but this way you will have a proper street bike. Coming back to the engine, it revs up very nice. Okay, it hits up in the saddle area. It has some vibrations when you rev it up close to 5000 rpm, but you will learn to get used to it because the fun that this bike has to offer will allow you to get over the engine issue, the vibrations issue, and anything else. The riding position is upright, it's pretty relaxed, the handlebar comes towards you, it's a wide handlebar over here and gives you a lot of leverage, so this is very useful for twisties and also for city use while going in between cars. I didn't have the traffic, so I could squeeze myself in between the cars so I can check out the mirrors position and stuff, but I know for sure if you are experienced enough you can do it. Also the foot pegs, they are with the rubber cushion fitted and they don't give you that much of a vibration. The whole vibration part comes towards the gas tank and the saddle. What else? The wind protection. The wind protection, which is very important on this types of bike. You have this fairing over here. It offers some protection in the knee area, but the lower part will get a lot of wind. For the face you have this wide windshield with 3 positions that you can adjust. It's simply to adjust, you just squeeze the lever and press it up and down. For this bike I have an extra one, but I don't feel the need for the extra part. This one should be enough. You also get these hand guards, which are very comfy and very useful for highway riding or long trips. I like some things that are very impressive, like this front of the bike. It's very nice design, it looks very cool and it features an LED light. Also the mirrors are just like the ones on the super bikes, so it blends in different styles but it does it very good. The electronic suspensions are just beautiful. It's easy to work with them. You just enter the menu, you adjust, you have the preload adjustments from the bike that are offered in 5 or 4 options, with passenger, without passenger, with luggage and stuff. But if you enter the riding mode you can adjust them by yourself. You can make it the bike performance wise more harder, or you can make it more softer so it can be more comfortable, and it's easy to do it. But I've mostly used it on sport because I was on twisties and I wanted to have the most fun with this bike. Together with the Ducati name you get premium stuff, so we have a Brembo braking system over here, Brembo master cylinder, Brembo calipers and Brembo discs that offer a lot of stopping power. The ABS intervention, it's not that hard. I like it to be more friendly, I like it to be more aggressive, and it allowed me to ride it like that. It's also combined, so if you brake with the front you get some juice in the rear and you get a lot of stopping power from disc brakes. The electronic list is so huge, I don't want to tell you every bit and bob, but one thing that I like the most is a keyless ride. You have this nice key, it's a bit wider than what I'm used to, but what else? You have this TFT dash, traction control, hill assist, ABS, electronic suspension. There's a huge list, but the traction control, it's a Bosch unit, so it should react very nice. It's refined. I didn't feel the anti-aversion today, and that's a cool thing. Check out this cool looking TFT dash that offers a lot of cool information. So let me show you how easy it is to go through the menu. Let's check out the riding modes because I told you that it's easy to work with. Let's pick the touring mode and go inside it. You have the engine adjustments, the traction control, the ABS, the quick shifter. Also forgot to tell you that this bike has a quick shifter up and down. That works very good. Suspension wise, let's check the suspension. You have the front and the rear. You can go for both, you can adjust them. You have comfort side and performance side. Only by switching it goes soft, softest, softer, medium, harder, hardest. And this is very easy in my opinion. One of the options that I got with this bike, it's the panniers, that you can also make them in the color of the bike, so this is nice to have. It's not that large because it has to accommodate the exhaust. Also I have a box over here, so this can handle a few liters of luggage, but I know there's a load of maximum 10 kilograms. Maybe it will fit. What do you think? Oh, and it's inside. That's nice. If I were to make a list with the things I don't like about this bike, there are actually two, and I think you can get used to the way this bike reacts. So it's the saddle that heats up and the vibrations that you get in this area. But as I said before, you can pass these things in order to have the fun that this bike has to offer. On the other hand, the things that I like is that this bike can put me a big smile on my face while riding on twisties. It feels comfortable, it looks amazing. This Ducati red, it's just lovely, and yeah, why not? I would love to have one of these. To sum everything up for today, it was a lot of fun. I had a big smile on my face, but unfortunately I will have to give it back. It's in between my favorite bikes right now, because this is my first time with the Multistrada 950S. I know for sure this package, it's more than fair, and I would love to ride it some more. So maybe some of you might wonder what to choose in between the Multistrada 950S and the BMW F900XR. Oh well, we'll come up with a review, with a comparison in between these two bikes, because we also have the F900XR for long-term test, and this might be one of our next videos, so stay tuned.